video is 3 things you need to stop doing. The first thing you need to stop doing is apologizing for taking a break. Now, this is fresh on my mind because I realized this is something that I still kind of do. A few days ago, I wasn't feeling so well, and I actually felt guilty. Like, my husband was so helpful, letting me rest and bringing me food and all these things. But part of me felt so guilty, like, for resting. And I remember I was talking to my daughter, and I said sorry to her, and she looked at me and she said, "Mummy, why are you saying sorry for having a rest?" And it kind of hit me like, wow, I'm literally teaching my girls that, by my actions, that it's wrong to take a break, that it's wrong to have rest, even when you're sick. So at a certain point, I just had to say, Charla, lay your backside down, because this time of rest, it's not always going to be there. We don't always have opportunities to actually rest. You have an opportunity to rest. Your husband is working from home, okay? And he's looking out for you. He's taking good care of the girls. They're older, a little bit more independent. Rest. And sometimes it's so unfortunate, but it's like we have to get sick. It's like God has to allow our body to be lit down with sickness for us to say, oh, maybe I should actually take a break. Now that I'm sick, maybe I should, it's kind of do. Do you see what I'm saying? So stop apologizing for take a break. Take a break when you need it. I remember when I used to be working, before I was a stay-at-home mom, I was working as a TA. And every now and then when I'd have a cold, I'd kind of think, oh, before I call, my manager, let me just kind of make sure that the sickness is still kind of, that sound is still kind of in my throat, because I need him to hear the hoarse voice so that he can believe me that I'm sick. Like, I literally used to think like that. Like, I need him to hear that I'm sick so that he knows I'm not lying. No, sometimes people sound right as rain. People can sound just like how I sound now, and be their body can be shot with pain. Yeah, you never know what people are going through. So stop apologizing for taking a break. The second thing is, stop refusing gifts and help. Right, think about how you feel when you have wanted to help someone, like genuinely help them. You don't feel forced, or you don't feel kind of like, oh, I guess I should help. When you've helped someone from the bottom of your heart, it feels good. It's a wonderful feeling, like, oh, I really felt of use. I'm glad that I could have given some practical help to that person. Right, so remember that feeling. When people want to do that for you, allow them to do that for you. Allow people to feel to have that feeling of being a blessing, of feeling useful, because sometimes people can't give you money or whatever it may be, but the gift of help that they're giving you, that will be a blessing to them. So stop refusing the gifts, stop refusing the help. Even recently a neighbor came and brought some plums from his plum tree. I said, thank you so much. And he was like, oh, I have runner beans as well. I was like, whatever it is, we'll take it. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to be oh no, I couldn't, I just couldn't accept this, I don't know how. No, no, no. I'm trying to come out of that mindset as much as possible. Accept help, accept gifts. It's a good thing, right? And we need to keep that going. You give help and gifts to others, and when they want to give it to you, accept it, because it's important for that person to feel like, wow, I've done something valuable today. I've been of use today. We all need that feeling. All right. The third thing you need to stop doing is listening to the negative voice in your head. I was thinking of somebody that I know who the other day, who wanted to be a singer. She wanted a career in music, and she had children. And I guess, life just lived. But, I noticed a couple of years ago that every now and then she'll put out some music, she'll put out a music video. And I just thought, do you know what? I'm not even mad at this. I can't be mad at this, because you are doing something that I know that you desperately wanted to do. And she could say, oh, what are people going to say? I'm a mother and this and that and whatever, all these different voices. Even, I was thinking about a few YouTube channels that I like to watch. Like, there's Fumi, there's Crystal Evans Hurst, um what's the other lady's name? Oh, is it Angela Michelle? Or I think I might be butchering her name, I'm so sorry, but I'll put a picture. Like, these ladies all started YouTube at a later stage in life. They're not old grandmas, they're still relatively young, because to me, if someone dies at 40, they died young, basically. That's how I see it, right? But yeah, but anyway, so these are ladies who started YouTube at a later stage in life. Imagine if they said, oh no, maybe I'm too old for this, and followed the thought and said, oh no, it seems like a waste of time. Then all of their content wouldn't be a blessing to me and thousands of other men and women who are watching as well. Do you see what I mean? So sometimes the negative voice that you're listening to in your head is stopping you from doing things that will actually be of impact and be a blessing to others. So stop, stop, stop. Just get on and get started and do the thing. Our verse of encouragement today is Luke chapter 6, verse 31. And as ye would that men should do to you, do ye also to them likewise. So treat others as you want to be treated. All right, then. Bye, ladies.